So I remember back on Stock Twits before they ganged up and got me banned. Got me banned for posting SEC documents, lawsuit links, data from the Veterinary Institute that shows how many vets there are in the United States, how many practices have 2 vets, how many vets actually specialize in dogs and cats, which pretty much destroyed all their numbers of $2 billion in sales, which is fucking ridiculous. It just doesn't, it ain't gonna work, dude. Any idiot can go out and do the math on this and see how many sales they could possibly have. It's like EVFM. That's another one. It was going to be billions of dollars because they came up with a non-hormonal female birth control device, which basically it's spermicide. That's all it is, okay? And the spermicide market is like 4% of all birth control, but it was billions of dollars too, and it's not. Go look at that stock, EVFM. Yeah, that one was going to rocket too until I did the math on it and showed them, and oh, well, they didn't like that. But anyhow, let's go look at one of the things I liked about Stock Twits was when I talked about the market cap, and that when the stock came out and went public, it was like $270 million market cap, and that you all had boosted this thing up. Look at this, $2.6 billion at one point. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Technicals don't matter. No one cares about market cap anymore because in this market, all we care is about sentiment. I was like, well, good luck with that sentiment, dude. That was at $2.11. You all are fucking idiots, okay? So let's go see some real numbers here to show you where you're actually going. So it started out with $270 million back in 2018. That's what they were worth, and we all knew they were going to build this thing, okay? Big deal. By the time they got done working all their magic, just a few months ago in November 2020, it was worth $33 million, and they had $50 million in cash, so it was trading for less than cash on hand, okay? Think about that. And that was about a week before they said, oh, we're going to commercialize TRUFORMA in March. Now, remember something. We already knew in August they were going to commercialize TRUFORMA, and we knew in September. They had told us in August in a PR, and they also told us in the stockholders meetings. So this was no secret. This was no surprise. We all knew it, okay? So I don't know where you all got off thinking that it went from $270 million, $33 million to $2.56 billion, okay? So anyhow, let's move forward. We know the company told the SEC in December their stock was being pumped. It was at 23 cents, and if anybody bought it at 23 cents, they were going to lose their money. That was with 540 million shares. Now they have a billion, okay? Do the math, figure it out. So in January, Carol Baskin gets paid to pump it, okay? So look at that. We went from $33 million, okay? And then it went from 33 to about 45 million when they did their announcement in November with a hard, firm date of sales, 45 million. Suddenly, for some reason, all the geniuses in the world said, everybody's overlooked this stock. I'm smarter than everyone else. It's not worth $45 million. It's worth $1.5 billion, maybe $2.6 billion, okay? Think about what you're doing here. We've known about the company for years. We've known about the product for years. It was announced in November, but somehow all of you are smarter than everyone in November that priced this at $45 million market cap, and you took it to $1.5 billion because Carol Baskin got paid $299 to pump the stock, okay? So let's see, it was worth $1.5 billion according to you geniuses, and they had $50 million in cash. Okay, then they did an offering, okay, threw even more dilution out there, took the stock to 1 billion shares, but now they have $250 million in cash. So 5 times as much cash, and now they're worth $2.6 billion. None of this adds up. So let's see, where are you today? Well, the other day, yesterday it closed below $1. They gave you a market cap of $948 million, no longer a billion-dollar company. Look at that. No longer a billion-dollar company. Let's go back and look. In November, they were worth $33 million, and then they announced TRUFORMA, and actually it was $66 billion because it went from 6 to 12 cents. So it was a $66 million company in November with everybody knowing what's going on. But the geniuses came in and said, you've totally underestimated what this is worth. It's worth all these billions of dollars. So $66 million. Now it's at $948 million and dropping. Where do you think it's going? $948 million, $66 million. $948 million, $66 million. With $66 million, that was 12 cents. With 540 million shares of stock. $948 million, you got 1 billion shares of stock out there. Just under $1. So let's go look at some stuff. If the stock trades as low as November 2020, with its current cash and current stock, it'll be 17.5 cents. Okay? That'll be the low. This is referencing back when it was a little over 6 cents. It wouldn't be 6 cents again because they got a bunch of cash. So it'll be 17.48. That would be the real low. Everybody just gives up and trashes the stock. At that point, it's trading below the $250 million in cash too, just like it did in November. If the stock trades at the post-TRUFORMA commercialization announcement in November, okay, when we all knew what they're going to do, and it rallied and doubled to 12 cents. Then with today's market cap or today's cash on hand, that sentiment and the number of shares, it'd be 27.74 cents. Okay? That's what it would be, 27.74. So you can look forward to that happening because that's what the price would be with us expecting sales of TRUFORMA happening right now, 27.74. If the stock trades in a bearish area, it could range anywhere from 17 to 28 cents as we move from now to September, 17 to 28 cents. And to do that flat, or it would go like 28 to 17 parabolic. Okay, just go down, back up. And so based on additional shares in cash and historic price levels, the market cap would be 169.9 to 269.9. So basically 170 to $270 million. Okay, that's what the market cap is going to be at some point soon until they have the reverse split in September. 170 to 270 million. How does that jive? Well, they were 270 million when they launched. They dropped to 33 when they dropped to 6 cents. Then they announced TRUFORMA and they went to 66 million. Okay, so 66 million in November when they announced TRUFORMA, and I'm saying it's going to be 170 to 270. So how is that unrealistic? It was like 70, and now I'm saying 170 to 270. That's 100 to $200 million on top of, hey, we're going to do TRUFORMA. Think about this. This is 100 to $200 million more than the November announcement with a hard, firm date. We're going to commercialize this product. This is realistic. And you know what that price is? You know what that price is? That price is, where is it? It's my range right here. Oh, 17 to 28 cents. 17 to 28 cents. 170 to 270 million, which is a lot more than the 70 million when they announced it in November. That's 1 to 200 million more. And that price with all the stock out there is 17 to 28 cents. Figure it out, people. You're about to lose your ass. And then they're going to reverse split this, and you're really going to lose your ass. You're going to lose 97% of your money when they reverse split this, because every time a stock reverse splits, let's say it's trading at 28 cents, okay? The high end of this. And they do a 150 reverse split, okay? Let's do the math here and see what happens. And I can show you time after time what happens. 150 times 28 cents. Magically, the very next day, the stock is worth $42 a share. Do you think this shit's going to sit at 42? No. It'll probably open at 19 or less. It might open at 9 because people are going to look at this and go, isn't that 25-cent stock? I'm not paying $42 for that shit. They might pay $5. So, realistically, what would they pay? Shit, I don't know. It ain't going to be $42. You're going to lose your ass. Go look up any reverse split stock that's been reversed this high and watch what happens to the stock price the next day. They'll tell you at the board meeting you won't lose any value. That's true as long as everybody's willing to pay $42 a share, but they're not going to pay $42 a share. What if they only pay 20? You already lost all your money down to 28 cents. Now you'd be trading basically at 14 cents when they pay 21. What if they only pay 10? You'll be getting 7 cents a share. That's at 10. What if it's only 5? You'll get 3.5 cents a share. Keep holding this shit. Keep holding it for your grandchildren. Idiots.